#1 contenders match for the OWA Women's Championship as we go back to Melissa Santos.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a #1 contenders match for the OWA Women's Championship. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, she is girly and pretty, an angel with attitude, fab but fierce. She is the Pink Dream, Alex Gracia.
You know, Jordan, the former Reality of Wrestling Women's Champion Alex Gracia was known to be so spirited and optimistic throughout her career, but over the past year, we've really started to see a more darkened and tenacious side that has really turned the Pink Dream into more of a nightmare.
Yeah, a darker shade of pink, to be sure. She has grown resentful, she has grown egotistical, but that may be exactly what she needs to become #1 contender.
Well, it certainly has put her in this position to challenge the winner of our title match later tonight.
And her opponent.
But Gracia has to deal with one of the fastest stars in our sport.
Phoenix, Arizona. She is the center of attention, Brittnie Brooks.
Brittnie Brooks, an absolutely infectious personality, never-ending motor. She has had nothing but success since starting her training at the age of 13. She's already been FSW Women's Champion in Las Vegas, and a win tonight will catapult her to a title opportunity in the very near future.
Just about a decade in the game, she is a perfect storm of Regina George and Elle Woods manifests, but on no small task tonight, looking to put away Alex Gracia in her OWA debut. Likewise, Brittnie, someone we saw come out on the losing end this past March, Johnny.
Yeah, and you know, although their personalities have certainly contrasted themselves, their career paths have been similar. They've had a lot of success in a relatively short amount of time, and that's really due to a number of factors: their athleticism, their intelligence, and here they are tonight, the biggest opportunity of their careers thus far in OnlyWrestlers.
When you talk about the intelligence of both of these athletes, not exactly an intelligent move there from Brittnie Brooks, though a respectful one, and learning quickly that not the name of the game here, at least against this version of Alex Gracia.
It's safe to say the sportsmanship era of Alex Gracia is long gone.
Alex Gracia feels like she's above it. She feels like she's better than it. She was telling me earlier on tonight, Johnny, get this.
Yes.
Spoke to me very briefly, and I mean very briefly, that she thinks it's ridiculous she even has to wrestle in this match. She thinks she should just be gifted a shot at Tessa Blanchard or Kira, and the only wrestlers Women's Championship. Easy for me to say.
Oh no, I can confirm she was petitioning to OWA management to be included in the title match tonight to make it essentially a three-way, which obviously that is not happening. We have Kira and Tessa later on tonight, and then the winner will face the winner of this match right now. Step up enziguri by Brittnie Brooks. Landed to perfection on the Pink Dream.
And we talk about the surgically repaired knees of the victorious machine, Brian Cage, in our opening contest. Same can be said of Brittnie Brooks into the cover here.
Brittnie Bulldog, and Gracia able to kick out at 2.
Not one, but both of those knees surgically repaired at just 20 years of age, bouncing back better than ever here, LaQuasto.
I will say, as a physical therapist, that is a very difficult thing to endure. When you're only 20 years old, you're still not really, you know, the athlete that you will eventually be at that point. So it just really speaks. And there's Alex Gracia treating those knees like targets, and now a cluster of right hands. But it really speaks to the tenacity of Brittnie Brooks.
Yeah, Gracia clearly doing her homework here tonight, LaQuasto. She may think she's so much better than Brittnie Brooks, or should I say she might say she's so much better than Brittnie Brooks, but as we're seeing here, clearly taking her seriously. Ugly, ugly collision with that corner post.
There isn't anything that Alex Gracia doesn't take seriously at this point, and like you said, she is going to work on both knees of Brittnie Brooks, but particularly on the left right now into a cover, and Brooks able to kick out at 2.
Well, if you're Brittnie Brooks, how do you bounce back from this? Forget offense, you can barely stand if those legs are neutralized.
And if we're going to say who the more powerful competitor is, you could say it's Brittnie Brooks. Alex Gracia knows it. You take out one of those legs, it takes away the entire power arsenal of Brooks.
Yeah, everyone's the same height on the canvas, plain and simple.
And Alex Gracia, incredible technician, as we're seeing. And the thing with Gracia, she used to endear herself to the fans. She used to excite the fans. That desire is long gone. She does not go for style points. She'd rather cause pain on her way to victory than anything else.
And we might dislike it as broadcasters. These fans in attendance may dislike it as viewers. You watching at home may dislike it on the Unbeaten Sports channel, but it has brought Alex Gracia success. Just one win away from becoming #1 contenders for the OnlyWrestlers Women's World Championship.
And there's only so much protection those knee pads will give. That is putting a lot of stress on the LCL, the lateral meniscus as well. And Alex Gracia continues to go to work on the left knee of Brittnie Brooks, trying to roll her over here perhaps.
Yeah, but Brittnie Brooks, using some of that aforementioned size and power to her advantage, manages to escape.
Gracia wasting no time, but Brooks perhaps out of desperation. Oh, Alex Gracia going for the low kick, and Brooks quick roll up here. Gracia able to kick out right back to her feet, back on the attack.
It's a bit uncharacteristic, but it's understandable after this onslaught from Alex Gracia. Brittnie trying to put this one away quickly here, LaQuasto.
When the knees are damaged, that could be the best option that she has for a victory tonight. But Gracia, you want to talk about power? There it is, on the back of the thoracic, crashes Brooks.
You wouldn't necessarily look at Alex Gracia and think her offense would be as devastating as we're seeing here, but a classic case, LaQuasto, of do not judge a book by its cover, because this is merciless from the pink tree.
Well, Gracia also has a very strong arsenal. She's competed in Mexico, Australia, Japan, all across the U.S. She's picked up a lot of tools into a cover, and Brooks able to get that right shoulder up.
Likewise, Brittnie Brooks training with the best of them, a regular student at the Dungeon under Natty Neidhart and TJ Wilson.
And what Natty Neidhart and TJ Wilson are doing for professional wrestling at that Dungeon can really not be measured. It truly is an incredible place to be, an incredible place to train, and hats off to those two absolute legends. Meanwhile, Alex Gracia going back to work on the left knee, kicks to the back of the hamstring, and now Gracia once again using her technical prowess.
Yeah, this is devastating. We talking about the knees of Brooks being targeted. How about the knees of Alex Gracia as she cinches in that figure 4 leg lock, using her own body as a weapon.
Brittnie Brooks in dire straits here. It has been essentially all Alex Gracia.
And she's got to make it to that bottom rope, LaQuasto. It's now or never.
Brooks inching her way over to the bottom rope. Can she get there? Can she stay in this matchup? And she's able to get there, but Gracia takes her sweet time relinquishing the hold.
May not have won the match, may not have made Brittnie submit there, but how much damage was done with that hold cinched in, LaQuasto?
Well, besides that hold, the damage has been done throughout this match. And once again, Gracia is a surgeon tonight.
Ugly landing on her hip there, sent spilling to the outside, and we know Alex Gracia more than happy with a count-out win.
And the count-out win will take her to being #1 contender. And Brittnie Brooks is absolutely decimated on the outside, struggling to get back to her feet. Gracia now not exactly giving chase, but she feels more than confident that she's on her way to a big win.
Yeah, slowing things down to a methodical pace, interestingly bringing Brittnie back into the ring, and now goes for a cover.
Cover, oh! Gracia came so close there.
One has to wonder, did Gracia actually think she was going to put Brittnie away with that cover, or was she just trying to make her expend that much more energy by getting the shoulder up?
Well, as you know, every single pin attempt, it becomes more and more exhausting, especially when you're in the condition that Brooks is in right now. And now this is just beyond obnoxious. Oh, Brittnie Brooks has had about enough. She's back to her feet, but does she have enough to get any power behind these strikes? And Gracia, a kick right to the quad. And now Gracia looking for a springboard, coming up empty, nothing but canvas there.
That disrespect may have been Gracia's own undoing. What do they say, LaQuasto? Pride comes before the fall?
Well, that remains to be seen as Brittnie Brooks trying to get some kind of feeling back in those knees, face first. And now Brittnie Brooks picking up some steam here.
Now using him as a weapon. What do you make of that?
That might be her best option to take her to victory, Jordan, as Alex Gracia in the corner. Oh, European uppercut by Brooks.
Yeah, but still favoring those knees, Johnny.
And oh my, that had impact though.
Big time face wash.
When your knee is in pain, you might as well use it as a weapon. And now Brooks hoisting up Gracia into the bridge and the cover. Gracia able to roll over at 2.
Northern Lights nearly enough, but Alex Gracia got the shoulder up, and Brittnie in a really, really bad way here, Johnny.
For the first time in this matchup, Jordan, we're really seeing Gracia in a vulnerable position here as Brooks still struggling.
Well, she's got to press the advantage here. Is it maybe thinking that Brittnie bomb?
Oh, look at the counter by Gracia.
Again, has done her homework. She might say she's so much better than Brittnie Brooks, but she realizes what a threat the center of attention is.
A basement enziguri and into a cover goes Gracia, so close once again. Brittnie Brooks stays alive, but for how long? Brittnie Brooks has become such a fan favorite on the West Coast, and let's be honest, Gracia has a bit of animosity.
We're gonna take out that animosity on Brittnie Brooks, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and she becomes #1 contender for the Women's Championship.
Oh, crucifix here by Gracia. No, Brooks able to roll through, and now hooks the leg, does Brooks. Incredible technique, both women here. And oh, jackknife here by Brittnie Brooks. Can she find a way? And
they don't get paid by the hour, as we said, LaQuasta. The result is the same. Doesn't matter how you get it done.
Alex Gracia, master strategist. Oh, going for the dream trip there, I believe. Brooks able to counter. Stomp to the foot by Gracia. And now a back elbow.
A series of standing here.
Oh my God, a right forearm to the left knee.
And it might be ugly, it may be unsportsmanlike, but it might, no, hold on.
Gracia went for the Shining Wizard, coming up empty. Brooks didn't exactly spring back to her feet, but she got there, hitting the Brittnie bomb. Brooks, center of the ring, #1 contender.
And here's your winner, Brittnie Brooks.
We now know who will challenge the winner of the OWA Women's Championship match tonight, and her name is Brittnie Brooks.
A gutsy performance, targeted knees or otherwise. Brittnie Brooks is going to be hurt tomorrow morning, but she can rest assured she heads into OWA's next event, #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. The question is, Johnny, who that champion will be.
We will find out in a matter of minutes. Gritty, gutsy, and victorious is Brittnie Brooks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more action.